Hello, champions. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. We are coming off the wonderful feud that we just had, the Bank on LA feud contest. And what you're seeing on the screen is where I am on the solo contest so people see where I'm at. And we're going to talk about what the weekend wall was and is, and what I'm looking at, and what the acquisition was. Because it's a really good wall. Problem is, again, it looks like acquisition is a problem for a lot of people. Now, I finished top 100 in the war score, which isn't phenomenal. I didn't have a lot of time to grind, unfortunately, but I finished 93rd, I think, overall. So I ended up getting some solo points out of that, and I finished with 33 what I call wall shits, so the medallions. So that's where I am now. The only thing I spent on, I bought the steps off the portal, and I did the weekly $5 holler, so that's all I spent for the weekend, plus the grind. And where I'm at, you'll see right here with the 33 that I'm at. Let's take a look at what the wall offers first, and I'll tell you what I like and what I'm not really too big a fan on. I don't like these character-specific straps, unless they're really, really cheap, which these aren't super expensive in general, but I wouldn't spend 20 out of 33 wall shits for that particular strap. I'd rather just try to get the error straps or the more open straps as I go, versus getting something that I have to use one specific character, then lock up a skill plate for it, or you know, items that I really don't want to lock up to one specific character. Now, somebody like Asuka, Arcade Assassin Asuka, I do have her strap, and I do use her. I do use the hard times plate on that. That's all I use for it, and that's fine because I think 4 of them at this point now, so they're kind of expendable to me in this particular case compared to the usage and utility I have for it. And she has the 150% on there, and to me it's worth it. And I think I have 150 now in general for new gen Showboat, but I'm just keeping it on there now. It doesn't really bother me too much. Generally, what's going on this event, people are getting anywhere from 12 to 19. Again, I got 33. I got the top 100, 93rd place. I think it was like 394,000 points. I ended up getting to milestone 21. So not super amazing, but it got me the 33 wall shits for it. But again, most people are going to be anywhere from 12 to 19 wall shits for it. So again, you see the character specific straps here. You have the Raquel Rodriguez one, the 150 gem damage strap. You have the trap straps here, but it's 150 guaranteed. So this is a pretty nice strap if you end up going that route, just for the sake of it. You have the random affiliation strap, which is pretty cool for those chasing that, and it does have the icons of WrestleMania in there. Again, low odds, but it's there if you want to chase. I'm only missing one, and that is Showboat Flair, and it's eluding me, and it's kind of annoying. The 6-star silver fuse for Jey Uso, I'm gonna get him. The new entourage ability, 50% green move damage and 50% submission gem damage at 35k. So you can get him at 6-star silver fuse, or you know, if you don't have him at this point, if you took a break from the game or just coming back or newer to the game, you can grab that. I guess I wouldn't, because he's so available through briefcases and other loots, or just through playing the game. And you still got to build them up anyway and take them to 35k, which is 6-star gold. So I wouldn't necessarily spend on that. The shard drops are really, really good here. You're looking at 400 for Mommy, so you can see how close I am. I actually got 100 shards of her from the Money in the Bank Blitz, which is a cool contest, cool concept. I got 100 shards from there and 25 from the from doing the nodes, climbing up the ladder. So I got 125 on there. So I'm very close to her. I will get her this monthly contest. I know she's supposed to also be in the flash market, the general, the webcoin market. I haven't seen it yet, but it shows that she's in there. But I haven't seen her yet. But I'm very close to her, and I will get her this month. I could get her now. Technically, she is on the MLC wall as well. If you saw my The Prize Wall video, she's there too, so I can get her at any point essentially. But I'm short on her for now. If I want to grab the shards, but I'm not getting that right now. Jey Uso, for those that don't have him, 300 shards there. I think that's 10% of his overall recruit point. So that's a pretty good chunk there. Jacqueline shards are becoming available, which is nice. They're on the monthly wall. They were on the premium wall that ended on Friday as well. And I do like the fact that they're making them pretty available. So 600 total if you have 54 wall shits. You can grab 600 total shards. That's where I'm at right now, 42.35. So I'm relatively close in the sense of the fact that how many shards are allowing to be, or they're providing when they are giving them out. I'm going to wait a little bit on that, and I'm probably going to grab those off the MLC wall and see what's in Flash. Seth freaking Rollins, another one that a lot of people are still coveting. I'm still pretty far off from him, as you can see. I'm at 1530, but I was considering grabbing these shards as a potential. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to get just yet, but I do like the fact that it would bring me that much closer to getting him. It would put me at 1730. And the shards have been kind of available throughout time if you're chasing them. The Penta shards, for those, I have him, so I don't really need to chase these. But these are, again, really, really good shard options for cards that people really, really want. Penta being the new card, or our newer card. The last time is now Cena being a newer card, and a great card at that. I have him. I have Bloodline Solo. I have LA Knight. And I have Jey Uso, so those don't really apply to me. Jey Uso is phenomenal, by the way. I don't have Mama yet, but I will get her this MLC either this coming week or maybe the week after. I will get Jackie, looks like, this MLC as well, and I can keep chipping away at somebody like Seth freaking Rollins. Somebody else that I can go after could be Naomi, because I am still very far away from her. Now, I can get her from the Prestige shop, because I have more than plenty for her, but I just, I'm doing fine without her, and just somebody that I'll get when I get. I don't have her gear, but I am saving up to get that from the Armory wall. But that is something that I'm also thinking about as well. Again, I have all these other pieces here. The Nia Jax shard, so 400 total for 20 Welshits. I have plenty available, but I know Bob was still going after her, so hopefully that gives him enough to get her. Hello, Bob. We have the Yeet plate. The Yeet plate is a great plate. I used it on 2 different characters this weekend, which I haven't used on them at all. One being Naya, and the other one being Lyra. Lyra I've been using without a skill plate in general, with the double proc on the red gem boost. But this weekend I just wanted to use it because we had the column gem boost from the steel cage. So that was a good movement. I had, I think, 3 or 4 laying around that I wasn't really using. I like the Unbreakable Crown. You've seen a lot of videos have that now, including the 2-move build that I posted this weekend for Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. So that's becoming a very, very crucial plate for so many different characters. I put one out for Lita. I put one out for, I think it was Tech Stacy was another one. So we have a lot of usage for this Unbreakable Crown. Generally, I don't love the spam plates, but it's become kind of vital, especially if you want to get overkill gem damage. Another popular one from these walls, these weekend walls, at least a feud one, is the loot coin. So he gets basically 1 wall shit per loot coin, or 7 total for the lot. And that's another thing that people want to, they either have it laying around, might get into another milestone, or they just want to basically spin the loot and check their odds. The rest just being resources, general resource that you can get from anywhere. It is nice. I mean, 7 6-star gold and 6-star silver piece is nice for people that are low on it, but again, I wouldn't necessarily go that route because it's so available elsewhere. The resource bundle here is generally one that I use towards the end if I have stuff left over, just because it gives me emeralds, gives me some TP and other stuff. That's normally what I kind of go to. I do get fragments at times, but I'm pretty good on the Showboat Star fragments at this point, just because the showdown wall that we had recently, and being smart about the resources there. So that's my take on this. I do have a few options. I know basically everybody has options on this wall. Even if you only got the 12, you can scoop something up, even if it gets you a little bit closer to Naya, get you some resources, or if you're short on Naomi, you would have gotten all 5. So 5 out of 5 here again, I can get 500 shards of her and still have 23 left over, which I can get the 200 from Seth and have 1 medallion left over. So again, I have some options. I would love these walls to have a little bit more access and accessibility for the general population, the general player base. It's something that we're working on and we're constantly giving feedback on. But I do hope you enjoyed the weekend. Shout out to TWF and our partners for having a great feud weekend, and for all those who grinded it out legitimately. Shout out to you all for grinding out the feud, and hopefully you enjoyed and got the entertainment that you're looking for. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and on to next week.